Hello, hello. This is Rex Red. I am back with yet another exciting tutorial on Daz Studio. Daz Studio, Daz Studio. Now I'm going to do the same old 1-2 here. Check my stream, make sure we have some good sound. And let's see, we are on which account? Daz TV. And then we're going to go to my channel. And we're going to go to your channel. It says I'm live. Let's see what we got. I'm live. Let's see what we got. Oh, that is so much better. Okay. Oh, that is so much better. Okay. Oh, I have my... It's good that we figured that out. Okay. Now let's make sure I don't have any other echoes and things. Oh, we got this microphone plugged in. Okay. I think we've got it. Now, yeah. All right, so this particular scene, okay, this is going to be kind of like this little gray square area. It's what I'm planning on is a room with 2 windows and an open door, and a window here, an open door in the middle, and a window here, and then a bed here. And there's going to be a man laying in the bed, and there's going to be like a red silk blanket covering like his middle area. And he's going to be laying facing the camera, kind of asleep. And then there's going to be a man standing in the doorway looking out, and there's going to be a beautiful sunset coming through the windows and the door. And the man is kind of going to be speculating, like kind of looking out and thinking about his life. It's almost reminds me like of a tarot card, almost like, but I don't think there is a tarot card like this. So we're going to build this, okay, and see what we can make, okay? So the first thing I have to do is make sure, all right, we're going to bring in a figure, and I'm going to bring in Rocco. I don't think I'm going to use Rocco for this. I think I'm going to use we're going to use Torment. Is a figure. Here he is. Figures. We're going to use this dude. And he's Torment because he has horns and you can make him red or gray or like this. I think they just, he's got kind of like a slim face figure, facial, and it's not, he's just a little more slim than, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to have. I think I'm going to have Michael looking out the window, and I'm going to have Torment laying in bed. I'm not perfectly sure about that, but okay, I have him coming in, and he's going to be won't let me move this. I think I'm gonna shut that off for a moment, just so that I can get some of this work done here. Now I have a new thing with my microphone where I'm able to make it louder than it needs to be, and what's nice about that is that I have a limiter on it, which means that it just means that I can create even more complexity and have everything mess up on me even more. So we're going to use this guy here. I'm going to try to turn that microphone down a little bit. I mean that fan down on my, and see if that's okay. Now we're going to just leave that down. Okay, Torment is in now, and now we're going to go and we're going to put some pants on him, wardrobe. We're going to go with a I know you guys can't see right now what I'm doing. I don't like to bring kind of semi-naked characters in, so we're going to go to wardrobe. We're looking for intimate, which is the name for these for the underwear. We're going to use this for now on Torment. Okay, we'll show you Torment for a minute here. He kind of looks a little bit withdrawn here. His face looks a little bit kind of weird, but he's actually a very attractive guy, and put a little facial hair on him and actually give him hair, and he's an attractive guy. He's going to be laying in the bed, and then we're going to have another one. So I'm going to bring Michael. Michael is going to come in here. We need Michael 8-1. So we're going to double click. Well, let's move Torment out of the way a little bit. Let's slide him over so that Michael's got some room to come in. All right, well, now we're going to use the Michael 8-1 HD add-on. And so I'm going to give this a moment to come in, and he'll be naked. I just kind of like to follow the guidelines on YouTube, and so that my videos don't have places where I have to later come in and use blur. I just think it's considerate to not it's considerate to not have my figures exposing just certain areas. So okay, I'm hoping that what happens here is that my loud stuff gets kind of attenuated down, and my mumbles, you guys can hear me. I mumble a lot, and so I'm going to try. I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear me muttering because I'm trying not to mutter, to stop doing that. But when I do, I think you'll still hear me because it's turning way down my loud stuff. And it also will not allow my my broadcast to peak in the red, which is really nice because then you won't have occasional distortion. So okay, so we have this coming in. Oh, I thought I did. Thought I clicked on him. Yeah, I did. Actually, we're going to have a moment here. We're going to put some underwear on him, intimates. He's probably going to keep the intimates on. The intimate wardrobe. No, I think I'm going to have Torment looking out the window. All right, let's we'll think about this. Michael is selected now. We're going to give Michael. Okay. Now I can bring this back. Okay, now these guys, I just think Michael will look so nice laying in the bed, kind of hunky guy laying in the bed, and this guy staring out the window. He seems like more the contemplative kind of guy, where Michael. So we're gonna click on Michael. Now this is gonna take quite a bit of work. Okay. So we're gonna call this. Lover's Dream. File, save as. Scene. For now, that's our working title. Lover's Dream. Because that's what he's going to do. He's going to look out the window and he's going to dream. Okay, so now I want to put this guy in his we're going to look for poses. Yeah, I think I'm going to put them in. Yeah, they're dressed as much as he's going to have a red. He's going to have a red silk thing over his midsection, and he's going to lay this way. So we're looking for poses, and we're going to go to laying. By function, laying. Where is laying? We're going to go here to this instead. Laying. I want him laying on his side. I want him like laying like he would be in a bed, laying sideways. Sleeping. I don't think we have a sleeping one. No, so gosh, it's getting warm in here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is right there. Beautiful. Let's see, does this work? Leave limits on. Okay, we have a problem. He's laying the wrong way. What if I do this one? Okay. I'm going to go here. We're going to explore product, poses. We're going to go with this guy and see. What's going on here? All right. All right, so tools. Now I'm looking for something here. Control J, I think it is Control Y. J. Alternate Y. Alternate J. Come on, Shift J. Alternate J. Alternate Y. Alternate Y. Oh, I have to select him first. Now alternate Y. Here it is, Symmetry. All right. Now, what we want to do, swap right and left. Let's try it. Come on. Didn't work. Let's edit. Okay, let's try this again. Alternate J. Alternate Y. Control Y. Shift Y. Okay, here it is. Recursive, let's try that. Direction. Swap right and left. Let's try that. Okay, now let's see what happens when we flip him around. Okay. I don't think that worked. Let's okay, edit. Okay, I just got an idea. What if I put the bed here and I have him looking out that way? That will work. Okay, so we're gonna do that. That will work. So we're gonna translate him over here. Okay, texture shaded. We're gonna move him here. He's gonna be about here. There's gonna be a pillow under his head. His eyes are gonna be closed. He is going to be in the back. So I want to get his pose now. Torments. We're going to pose him first. We're just going to move him back a little bit so he's kind of has his space. Okay. All right, now we need a standing pose. Standing, standing pose. Let's try it. Once again, it's the opposite way I want him. And look, this doesn't work at all. Edit, undo. I can find a better pose than that. What about this one? None of these poses seem to work right. Edit, undo. Alright. That's not even close. Edit, undo. Here we go. Darius. This might work. Edit, undo. We're going to try Darius with his turn limits off. See what happens. Why are these poses so terrible? Let's try this one. Leave limits off. On. No. This almost works. Edit, undo. These poses seem to kinda almost sorta maybe work. Let's see what we have. We've got a ton of poses. I don't usually buy poses. Here we go. And the reason why I don't buy poses is because I can pose figures. There we go. Now let's see if I can reverse this. Shift J, Control J, Shift Y. There we go. All right, direction, right to left, recursive. That didn't work. Edit. All right, let's try alternate Y, Shift Y. Edit, undo symmetry. Shift Y. Okay, we're going to go swap. We're not going to go propagation none. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Shift Y. Mirror. Y-axis. There we go. So he's going to stand in the window. We're going to turn him. Save this. Okay. Now you know how to do that, people. Now we're going to take him, Torment, and we're going to turn him a little bit. No, not translate him up. We're going to rotate him a little bit this way, and a little bit more this way. And he's going to turn his head, neck, twist, and lower neck, twist, and side to side, bend. Which one is bent? This one, bring it up, and that's enough. Okay, and we're going to go now with Torment. I think that's exactly where I want him, how I want him. Now he's going to go Z, translate. He's going to be back about here. And he's going to be looking out the window. And let's rotate him a little bit more. Just see what happens. I want to still be able to see his face a little bit, so okay. Now save. There's going to be a door here and 2 windows and a beautiful sky. Okay, and a bedroom. Okay, so let's find a bed. Something very understated so that it's not really going to bed. Bed, all files. Well, let's see what it looks like. Bed. Y rotate. Okay, and X translate. Okay, these pillows have got to go. Top of the bed. Edit, undo. Z. Okay, he's going to, how do we do this? We turn him, like that, a little more, and we bring that out more. I'm wondering if that throw is actually, we'll figure that out later. Pillow. Pillow. Prop. Y. Let's see what that looks like. It's probably, it looks gray, but it's probably white silk. Yeah, it is. So we will put this pillow behind his. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then we're going to do this. Okay. Come on. And then we're going to do this. And then, all right, gosh, it's gotten hot in here. My computer is boiling me up. Okay. I do this. This. Okay. There's a pillow. Now I'm going to have to take and come in here and pull that pillow out with mesh grabber. Save. All right. He's going to need some hair and hair on his head. Let's give him some hair. We're going to move him over a little more like this way. So he's on the inside. There's a little bit of area with the door. You can see the sky, possibly the sun or something. Save. Let's give him some hair. Okay. Let's give him. All right, this hair. Let's see, beard. How about Shy Guy hair? Let's see what that looks like on him. It's got to be dark materials. Where's the Shy Guy hair? Let's go with black. Yeah. Okay, we'll use the Shy Guy hair on him. And we'll give him some stubble, which would be hair base. Open this up. That's going to make even more noise, but where's Drago? Let's find Dragomir. He's got stubble. Click on Michael. Give him Dragomir's stubble. Okay, and let's click on the beard and go to posing, I think it is, or shaping here. Longer. Make it a little more noticeable. Alright, now and body. Let's give him the Dragomir chest hair. And chest hair. Did they give us a longer here? No. Alright, that's all we get for chest hair for him. Now I have to take a look. We're going to put my camera here. Create. New camera. Let's put it right here. Save this. Now I can move around. See, I didn't think he was on the bed. Of course not. So we've got to get him on the bed. Come on. Why is this taking so long to move him? We gotta have him on the bed. Okay. Then we'll figure out the pose here. If I could get rid of this, and I can get rid of that. Geometry editor. Tools. Geometry editor. Okay, now we're going to click on the bed. Bed. Oh, we have it. Okay. Now we're going to go selection mode, marquee. Let's see what happens when we do this. Geometry editing. Delete. Yes. Okay, that kind of works. Oh, we got rid of the legs. Edit. I don't think I can undo that. Alright, we're going to look for a different bed. One without a top. Unless I copy these legs. No, you can't copy them. I'd have to duplicate the whole darn thing. Yeah, I could actually duplicate the whole thing. And then take the back end of this. Let's do that. Let's take this bed, edit, duplicate. And now we have two beds. So now I'm going to go here with this bed. Okay, we're going to make this bed disappear. Come on. Okay, now we only have one bed showing. Okay, now we're going to go back to this mode. Duvet. Mattress sheet, okay. So now we're going to go here. What's up with his head? Oh, that's that pillow. Okay. Alright. Now this arm, just know it's going to have to go up. Bend. What in the why is everything moving so slow now? It's probably this hair or something. Something I put in the darn... It's probably the hair. Alright, we're going to make the hair go away until we get him set. I think it's the hair. Let's see now the arm. Bend. Twist. Okay. Twist. Yeah, see, it's letting me move now that I got rid of the hair. Move him. So, it was the hair. Okay, now, go back, select the bed, go back to our tool settings, select geometry editor, okay. And let's go directly to the front here, which isn't working. Okay, we're going to try and select this part and delete. Geometry editing. Delete selected polygons. Yes. Alright, now we have just the end here. Let's make sure, we'll see what it looks like. It looks like an end. Alright, now if we take this piece and we translate it over here, and then we turn the bed back on, this part back on, and we move this in, this bed, Z, X, this kind of works, kind of, maybe, sort of, not really. Okay, let's see what we've got here. This, okay, the bed. Let's go back to this. X. And no, edit. We can bring that in so that his arm goes over that. I don't know if this is working. I'm not going to use this top here. I'm not sure that I like this blanket either. Okay. Now I'm going to take this this and make it a little shorter. I can't do that. Oh wow, it's like he's just so difficult to manage here. Alright, let's move this pillow out of the way. Collar. Do I have his collar now? Back. Collar. Okay, front, back. Okay, there we go. Now the collar's back. All right. Front. Twist. Okay, I don't want that twisted that much. And okay. Now he's going to have a red blanket hanging over his midsection. It's going to drape down. Okay, so that's him. Save this. He's done. Now we can bring this pillow in a little bit and ram it in there. I don't think it matters with the pillow. It's just going to look like a pillow in there. Okay. He's done. Except for the red blanket. Save. Okay, so we're going to now take our let's find some cloth. I think it's called cloth. Files. All files. Shirt. What in the heck is that called? Okay, I'll know it when I run into them. Cloth. Prop. Try this. Where did the cloth go? Why? Where's the Z X X Z X. Okay, Y. And X, Z. From the top. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make, alright, let's just do a little quick simulation here. Front. Okay. First, we're going to make the cloth. Okay. See if this cloth is dForce. No. So we're going to go Edit, Object, Geometry, Dynamic Surface. Okay. Now, when we go here, we're going to go to our simulation settings, initialization off for posing bones, dForce companion. It's not showing here. What's wrong here? This is dForce now. Alright, let's do a simulation. Simulation. Simulate. Well, that worked. You know, usually things don't work so easy. That was pretty easy. There's our cloth. Now we're going to make this cloth. It's quite sheer. Let's see. Iray. It's not very sheer here, though. It looks like a blanket also. But I'm going to save this. Now we're going to take this cloth and make it silk, if I can. Red. Shader. Editor. Red. Here we go. Yes. Okay. Maybe that's not quite the silk I want, though. Look what other silks we have. Velvet. Red. Satin. Soft red. Velvet. You know, it's like, I have to like ask myself in my mind, it's like, is this what I was thinking of? You know? It's like, because after you do so many things, and then there it is. I think that works. We'll give him hair eventually. He'll get some hair. Okay, this is going to be here. Okay. So they're going to need hair. Let's put the room in now. Okay, now I'm running into a problem here, because this has got to go out. So what I could do, this has got to go out. See how it's going into the blanket here? Oh, no. Oh, what a mess. Bed frame. Okay. Why isn't it? Okay, bed. Was it X? Okay, I wonder. Okay, scale X. Edit, undo. Scale Z. This will work. we're going to move this over X. Again, what the heck? Mattress. I think this one's X. Okay. Now the pillow here behind him is what's kind of keeping him there. Save. And I think I'm going to take some of that beard off. He's got a little too much. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's just way too much beard. So let's go to our beard and let's bring it back. I just wanted it to be stubble and not an actual beard. Yeah. There we go. I think we can make this work. Sort of, kind of, maybe. It's not working right now, but maybe I can get it to work here. If I can get that pillow to work. Now I can push this pillow. I can use mesh grabber and push it down. But you're not even going to see his arm. You're just going to see the pillow here through here. So that actually works, kinda, maybe, sorta. Alright, so there's that. And now save. Let's see where our camera view, what the view looks like. Okay. So let's now pick a room here. Let's find a room. Environments. We're going to find a bedroom. It's going to work here for this. With a couple of windows. Just the right thing that I'm looking for. Two windows and a door. Want a window here, and a door here. That shouldn't be that hard to find. Now there's this modern, this is all windows. Let's see what it looks like. Now let's rotate it. Why? Let's get this out of Iray. Y rotate. Ooh. Look at that. Whoa. Save. Now my cloth, I'm going to have to redo that because it didn't hit the ground. So this cloth, simulation, dForce, simulation, clear it, simulate, again. See if it hits the ground here. Looked like it was going right through the ground. There, that works. Now, this is beautiful. Look at this. Now we're going to put a beautiful sunset or some mountains or something. Not sure. Okay. So, I might have to light him a little better. Let's see. Let's go to render. Render settings. Products. Hair. We'll leave that open. Poses. Close that. Render settings. Let's get rid of cloth. Save. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Now, let's get a beautiful, beautiful environment here. Wow, this is not what I was kind of thinking. It's showing a reflection of the room. I'm wondering if I were to, what am I going to do to get rid of that? I think I'd have to glass. Let's see, wall front, surfaces. Editor. One of these is going to say glass. Okay. We're going to go with glass here. Glass. One of these is going to give me a glass that doesn't have this. It's going to be clear. I can go in and change the reflection if I need to. Remove mirror tint, remove glow color. Remove texture, remove opaque color. Wet surface, remove solid clear. Didn't do it. Thin walled. What's this? Alright. Thin walled on. Alright, I may have to just go in and mess with this glass. Glass. Glass, glass, glass. I think I just bought a really nice glass thing because I'm seeing a ton of stuff in here that I've like never seen before. They're glass. Like I don't recognize any of this. I'm not seeing anything that removes the shine. Glass. One of these will. One of these will give me something that's not reflective. Oh, that's not what we want at all. Glass. Oh, it looks like it's only doing that glass. Edit, let's edit. Let's go back. Okay, so that's the glass it's changing. All right, okay, I'm going to move this up so if somebody comes in here, I can notice them here saying hi. Nobody's come in and said anything yet, so all right, I'm in my own little world. Okay, we're going to find some glass here. Glass. Alright, if this doesn't stop soon, I'm going to just get rid of the reflective. Edit, undo. Alright, let's try a first I'm going to just try a different sky. And it might be just that this sky isn't shining the light in the right way. Let's try an economy. Okay, I'm kind of getting the idea of it, but let's go into editor and let's mess with some of this. Would be reflection, glossy reflectivity. Alright, we're going to bring that down, and then let's go to what if I just make it disappear? There we go. Just make the back glass disappear. This is the back wall. So it looks like there's glass, but there's not. Don't need glass there. Alright, I think I'd almost like to get rid of these lights too and light them separately. Glass, cutout opacity. There we go. Now we can put a beautiful sky in here. Take this leg here. It still looks like there's glass there, but there's not. It's gone. Right thigh parameters twist. Okay. Save. Now we got to get a more interesting sky here. Something totally cool. Maybe what's this night sky? And have a moon in it. Oh, look at that. Let's get the moon in the sky and see what it looks like. Environment, options. There we go. Thanks. Anytime now. Let's go to filament mode. Filament mode will let me see the sky. It's going to look weird, but it will let me see the sky dome when I rotate it. Look how cool this is now. Okay, I don't want this because apparently the moon, wherever it is, it's way up in the sky. See, it's up high. This one's more near the horizon, I think. I just have to move the sky down a little bit. One should show a moon. but it's not. I think it's still up in the sky there. Y, Z. There's the moon. Whoa. Okay, now let's go back to Iray. See what this looks like. Whoa. Save that. Okay. We're gonna give him some hair. He looks just terrible without any hair. Hair. Okay, I need ground here, some kind of field. I'm wondering if I should use mountains. Let's go mountains. Let's just try something like this. Okay, now we're going to take this, bring it down a little bit. Minus 300. Y translate minus 300 minus 1,000. Minus 9,000. Here we go. Look at this. Minus 10,000. Let's go back into our filament mode. Let's go back to our environment. Let's move anytime now. Okay. Dome rotation. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. Now we're going to go give them hair. I may come out and light this a little bit. We'll see. This might be very difficult to light because it's really far away. Look how tiny the trees are. It's like way in the distance. Just wondering if I have a better land, you know, but those are render scenes. I don't want them. You know, I could try. Okay, what I'm going to do before I give them hair, I'm going to make this lap mount, and I have an idea. What really works nice. That did not disappear. What is your problem? Okay, I think I'm going to go with this mountain here because Terradome won't give me trees, and I like this tree effect a lot. So it gives it distance. So we're gonna now we're going to give him hair. And I don't think I'm going to give him the same hair he had, because I'm kind of mad at that hair. I'm going to give him this hair. And I think I'm going to make it brown. Hair cap. Materials. Brown. Just don't want it so dark. And what are the poses we've got here? No, I don't like this hair. It's not working for this particular situation. Let's click on him again. How about this messy hair? I've never used this for anything yet. Hair. Female. Chaotic hair. There's a bunch of poses for this hair. Okay, I think this is going to look good right out of the only problem is his eyebrows are dark. We need some light on him too. Okay, but that hair, I think we're going to keep that until I find something better for him. Now, we're going to find some hair for this dude. Okay. Why not give him the hair that's meant to be on him? Oh great, one of these things where I've got a, where's the Wayward Curls? Hair PV gone, which for one is for what? You're going to be able to see it. There we go. And I think we're going to give him some darker hair. He's going to have the dark hair. Our little wayward son. A black. Yes, there we go. Save. Okay, it's done. No, we gotta light them a little bit. We gotta put a little bit of light on the scene. See how spotty it is? It's because there's no light in the scene bouncing off and giving the computer any info. So we need two spotlights, one on him, maybe from back in the back, and one on him from up above. Okay, so we're going to do our first spotlight like that. Okay, now we're going to go into, we're going to get these spotlights into position, which would be texture shaded. Now we're going to look through the spotlight. Okay, I'm going to come in a little closer. Going over here, up and down. Okay, that's going to be one. Create new spotlight. Okay, I think this is going to come over here now. Spotlight. Okay. Okay. Camera. Okay, now I don't think these are going to light these guys yet, but let's see. Iray. I don't think there'll be any light yet until I crank them up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to get, no, they're not shining any light at all yet. So we'll spotlight here. This one's going to go 915. We'll try 9. This should shine a little bit, okay, of something. And we're going to bring the temperature down a little bit. Alright, there's one. And now we're going to take our other spotlight, which is here. We're going to put a 9 in front of that too. temperature down on that too. Also, okay, a little bit more. On this one. 1.9. You know, I think this is going to do it. The only problem I'm having right now is his eyebrows. So what we have to do, which isn't going to be too hard with him, so we're going to take this guy. The eyebrows are too dark. So we're going to go here, find Michael, figures. We're going to go to this Michael, materials. We're going to go here with eyebrows off. We're going to save this first just in case we really mess this up. Go eyebrows off. Okay, now we're going to give him these eyebrows. And these eyebrows we can change the color of. Where are they? Eyebrows. There they are. Okay, materials. Blonde, brown. How about if we go blonde? I think they look more natural blonde. Yeah. Save. And then this guy, his skin, I think I'm going to dial up his body type a little bit, because he looks kind of like emaciated. And we're going to go texture shaded. Look at that now. He's done. This guy looks a little emaciated. Alright, so we're going to go currently used. We're not going to dial it up, we're going to dial it down. See how that... And now we're going to look for Michael. Okay. Actor. Full body. I'm going to find Michael here. Michael. Michael 8 1 body. Okay, we're going to take this currently used. Okay, we're going to take this Torment body details off. We'll just take the whole body out. We're keeping the head, just not the body. This looks a little emaciated. Now it actually looks fine. The only thing we got a problem with now is his skin tone. It's a little pale. So we're going to darken him up a little bit. Kind of looks like a vampire. I have to make sure his fingers aren't going through his chest. This blanket looks like it needs some a little bit of smoothing. We'll see. It actually looked fine under in the light, but now that I look at it, it looks like it needs a little smoothing. Maybe not. Maybe I'm going to leave that. Now see, his body looks fine. Now I'm going to give him some kind of beard. I have to look. I think he's got red eyebrows, and that's why his eyelash, something's wrong with his eyes. So I'm going to take this camera. I like the camera where it is. So I'm going to take the camera and I'm going to take the camera and lock it so I don't move it. It's right where I want it. Edit, object, lock, selected nodes. Okay. Now see how he's a little bit pale. We darken him up a little bit. So we're going to do that through. Okay, first I have to, that's what I want to do. Take this out of, go back into texture shaded. We're going to go into perspective view. We're going to click on Torment. Alright, now I gotta Control L. Okay, see his eyebrows are, there's something wrong with his eyebrows. I think I'm gonna try to get rid of them and give him other eyebrows. We're gonna give him the Michael eyebrows. Let's see if they're actual eyebrows. Torment eyelashes, tear. No, they're not. Okay, so we're going to look up Torment first. Torment anatomy. Up. What I got to do is get the eyebrows off thing. Materials. Oh, we do have blonde, black. I think I'm going to turn the eyebrows off. Okay, and then we're going to go back to Michael. Okay, and we're going to give him Michael's eyebrows. Okay, and materials are going to be black. I don't know if they were already black, but they are now. Okay, we're also going to give him some kind of facial hair. Face. Okay. Face. What are we going to use for him? Let's try this Sarion beard. We gotta make it. I don't like what this is doing up here. Edit, undo. It doesn't look right. Something about his upper lip that's kind of weird. Leon Goatee. Come on, snap to his face. That looks better. And we're going to give him the materials, make sure that's black. Leon Goatee, black. I think it is black. Shaders. Oh, here we go, black. Okay, so we got the beard here. We got that. We got, I think, everything for him. How about some chest hair? Body. Body. What? Okay. Where is that? Halfling. Let's just give him this torso hair. Up. Edit, undo torso hair. Let's put it on him instead of on his goatee. Arm hair. Leg hair. Okay. That's enough, I guess. And let's see what he looks like in Iray. Okay. Anytime now, you could show us our dude. Yeah, he looks good. He does. I don't know. The chest hair is not working for me, so the arm hair is okay. And I'm gonna mess with his face a little bit. Alright, let's see now. Where's the chest hair? Torso hair. Gone. Okay, let's take a look at his face. His face just isn't cutting it for me. From a distance, it's kind of cool, but head. Now we've got him more like a Genesis. And let's give him a little bit of, let's see, Torment 8. Actor. Head. Where's the head? Clothing. Head. That kind of narrows it down, even though I got a million friggin'. Yeah, I went nuts on these morphs. Okay, what have we got that we kind of like? Maybe a little bit of Alexander. Well, no, that doesn't quite work with him. What about Alistair? Nope. Alistair doesn't work either. Asher. Just a little bit of Asher. Let's see what he looks like now. You know, it's like I keep like hoping that Daz Studio will come out with like, you know, 10 or 20 face, not expressions, but face morphs for Michael 8.1. And you know, the whole thing is that these older morphs, they kind of work as long as you just try them. You know, they're going to move the geometry to some degree. They may not always move it right, but they are going to move the geometry. You know, on one hand, I don't really care for this hair in this particular situation, but on the other hand, it's very stately, and it kind of says what I'm trying to get it to say. I think I'm going to leave him like this. Oh, you know what? I think his eyebrows are blonde too. I think he's got blonde eyebrows, and that we can't have that either. We're going to delete his eyebrows. Eyelashes. Yeah, if I zoom in on his eyelashes, we're going to find out they're like almost non-existent. We're going to, okay, these are Genesis 8.1 male eyelashes. Eyebrows, do they give me any? All right. We're going to go here to materials and type lashes and see what we get here. I don't think those are going to work. 8.1. Let's try this. Okay, we're going to do a different thing. We're going to go to figures, back to products. We're going to go to Michael. And then we're going to go to, I just want some basic black eyelashes. Michael 8.1, materials, here we go. Those are eyes. There we go. They show a little better. Did I just double his eyelashes? No, we have one pair. Okay. Now they show up. Now we're going to give him some chest hair. Let's go all here. Products. Chest. All files. See what we got here. Explore product. Then we're going to go to hair, chest. Let's click on Torment. Give him this chest hair. And then we're going to color it. Torso hair with brown. Eyebrows, fingers. What a product this was. Sometimes I just don't appreciate all of the... Okay, I think these actually... Brown, we want black. Black hair. Okay, let's see if this works. I think it did. We go to surfaces. Try this again. Yeah, that did change that to black. Let's see what he looks like now. You know, you really do have to kind of take the extra effort with this. You do have to take the you know, it's just like, okay, well, he's got chest hair, but it's not the right chest hair. It's just it's gotta kind of flow and give you this kind of, and the same thing with his body. He's got a body. It's not the right body, you know, and if you want him to be kind of a weightlifter, that makes it even difficult, because you gotta have to do like these muscle man bodies. You gotta be tasteful with them. You know what I'm saying? And so let's go now back to our camera. I think. Okay, I'm going to give him black underwear. So we're going to go with this swim pants. And materials, let's see, go to products. Materials, we're going to click on that. Get rid of the chest. Here. And we're going to go with buttons. Okay, I don't know if these buttons. Okay, let's buttons color. Cloth. And trim. We want black for the cloth. Not brown, because it doesn't really go with his hair. Cloth 2. And trim. Shirts, where's trims? Okay. Okay. I think we're going to start switching to render mode. All right. Something about this cloth doesn't strike my fancy here. We're going to go back to I'm wondering if I turn these lights off up top here. I'm just thinking out loud now here. Something doesn't, yeah, see, this is not what I was looking for. Glossy, shiny, kind of black. I'm looking for matte black. So we're going to click on these. We're going to turn them all. It's just not what I want. Shaders, black. We're going to find some black cloth. Here's some fabric. What cloth? That didn't work. Probably because this is... Okay, I'm going to turn these back on like this. And I think I've done something wrong here. Yeah, they have base color. Well, that changed it, but not to the color I want. Linen is what I want. There. That works. Okay, now look at that. He just kind of looks right. Now, I am going to do something with his skin. We're going to come in here, parameters. We're going to click on this dude again. This is where it gets kind of difficult. I think Torment, surfaces, editor, Torment, okay. I think I've got to do this through these utilities. It's the safest way to do this. Okay, I'm going to save this. Now I'm going to go to utilities and where's my utility? Let's turn this off. It doesn't get the utility right. Okay, this is the PBR skin. Okay, that was just enough to darken him up a little bit. Let me see what he looks like now with from back here. Camera mode. There we go. Alright, now I'm wondering about these lights here, up here. Ceiling. Alright, we got lights here. Light. What are these lights here? Where are they? Light. Luminance. Three. There we go. What if we just turn them right off? 0. That's a little more intimate. Okay, his eyes have got to be closed. Alright, parameters. Wink. No, I think it's actually blink. Yeah, that's not it. Look, he's got this really weird smile. Undo wink. It's blink. Gosh, it's hot in here. My computer is a heat maker. Blink. areas. I don't think they need to be closed hard. Just enough. Little tiny details. I think they do have to be closed hard, because if they're closed hard, then his eyelashes will lay against his face. And that's what you want. You want them to kind of show up and be more pronounced. Here we go. That is it. Look at that. He's sleeping away and he's up with the moon. Look at that. And I do like the lights off on the top. It's much more intimate. Okay, he needs some hair on his legs. And his body is too shiny. Alright, so while we're at this utility, we might as well take some of the shine off his body. Okay, just too much shine. Gloss. Okay, that's enough. And now we're going to give him some hair on his legs. That's the part that's kind of just really blaring to me, is his legs are just like clean shaved. He's got hair on his chest. He doesn't have any arm hair. So probably he needs leg and arm hair. So we should probably work on that. Okay, body. Body. Alright, this guy's got some hair. Let me see. We're going to go with the leg foster hair. And there's a lot of, the colors work nice for the other guy. So we're going to go arm. That was leg. This is arm. There we go, save. I don't think I'm going to even make his body hair blonde. I think I'm going to leave it dark. I kind of want it to show up. Alright, there it is. That's our lover's dream. So, okay, we're going to render this now. Okay. I think that is going to be a render. Wow. Okay. Click off of this and there it is. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit, a tiny bit of molding on his legs. Kind of like this leg here. Bit of blink. Twist a little more. And I'm going to bend it out a little bit. Okay. I'm going to twist twist this a little more here. Come on. Okay, I gotta get to my perspective mode. The twist. I think this has got to turn a little bit. Twist this part here. It's just too twisted. Okay, now we can twist this a little more. This way. Make it look a little bit. There we go. Now let's go back to our camera. Let's see. Gosh, I miss my friend Robin. I don't think he knows that I've moved to this channel. I miss Robin. If YouTube could send Robin a link to this channel, that would be very sweet of you. I'm not sure what's wrong with that leg. It looks like it's freaking broken. Okay, we're going to go back to texture shaded. We're going to go to our perspective view and we're going to kind of zoom around here and see what's wrong with this. Okay, I think it's really weirdly twisted. Okay, side to side. We do this. Okay. That should look right. What? All right, that should look right from the front. Yeah. I think it does now. It's really strange that from this view it looks like there's still glass in there, but in the other view it's just gone. I just shut it off. In the Iray render it looks like there's it gives you the illusion like, well, there must be glass there. They wouldn't. It's just like when you're in underwater, you know, when you see bubbles and you see somebody swimming around and floating in sort of what would be the air, you would just assume there must be water there because okay, he's a little too shiny too now for my. Okay, I got a little problem here with this because I've moved his leg and now it's showing through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this simulation again. Clear. And we're going to simulate that again. Oh, I think his hair is simulating now too. I have to tell his hair not to simulate. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Okay, I just have to turn his hair off and simulate it from here. Definitely don't want that. Cancel. Shoot. All right, now I think I can just unclick it and then it won't simulate, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. Clear. Okay, here we go. Curls and hairs. Shoot. Now what happens if I go here simulate? I bet that's going to simulate with it still. Oh, that is so strange. It's not. It's just staying where it is. So that works. That's something to let you know. This dForce companion, because not everything you put dForce on shows up in there. And it's good to know that you can, whatever does show up in there, you can unclick it and then run your simulation and it will and those items will not simulate. So there it is. Okay, and now his leg looks more natural there. So what a job. This was something else now. From cutting the couch and resizing all that stuff, and yeah, getting all this, making this blanket for to fall over him, and those were some of the getting the pillow to kind of fit right in there. It's like how I lucked that out. It definitely looks like a pillow, and it looks like he's having no problem laying on it. And the couch looks like it was made that way, or the bed. I hate getting rid of a headboard. There's some sort of Freudian significance to a headboard, but this works. This place is so wide open that the headboard, looking from outside, the headboard would look kind of terrible, like blocking what it looks like inside. So we're not going to go with the headboard. I'm wondering about, okay, this hair, I'm starting to see the hair, and I'm wondering if the hair is actually dark like I kind of expected. I thought it was going to be dark, and now I'm thinking it's not. So I'm going to go, this is Michael, I'm going to see if I can get this hair. Oh, I didn't want it actually to be dark. So if it's blonde, it's okay, but I'm wondering if his arm has like way too much of it. Texture shaded, and this is going to be something I'm going to notice when I'm I didn't really want to go to perspective mode. It looks like there's a lot of activity going on with this hair. Let's just see what it looks like a little bit up close. And they may offer me the ability to mess with the hair. The shaping. No shaping options. Let's get a little closer. Let's see what kind of damage we've done to this poor guy. Alright, now we're going to go to... I'm not really going to worry too much about the close-up of him. If the hair sort of kind of works, I'm going to leave it. Let's see what we've got. It looks like he's got two pairs of eyelashes. It might just be the texture shaded mode. Eyebrows. No, I only see one thing of eyelashes. Oh, that hair's fine. Boy, that look works really well with him, actually. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, it couldn't be any better. This beard is a little dark, but I still like it. So his chest hair is... I'm wondering if I should do the Dragomir blonde chest hair. Let's see. Materials. I think they've got blonde materials. I think he's got blonde hair, chest hair. Oh, here we go. I think that you have to use the eyelash. Okay, these are Iray. Let's see. I'm going to save this before I ruin it. I would like it to be blonde, because everything else is, we might as well here. Chest hair. Okay, let's see what happens when we go with, this is blonde 1. That's why I saved it. That's like way too blonde. Way too much. Okay, that blonde kind of looks okay. We got another. We can go to brown now. I think I'm going to go with brown. His arms are a little blonde, but his chest hair is brown, dirty blonde. Okay, that works. Camera. All right, we're going to save this. I'm ready to render this. Look at that. That's very kind of royalty. That's beautiful, that robe. It's beautiful. That, So, I hope you guys learned some stuff here in this process. Little processes that we go through here when we work. Okay, so I'm going to go now to render settings. And we're going to go here. This is the normal thing I do. We turn off limits. Then we're going to turn off constraints. I'm going to go to custom to my shower curtain, which is 13,500 pixels by 11,462. We get that number because this will fit on a shower curtain for Redbubble, which is the largest, or a large king size duvet. What is this weird stuff here? I think I'm gonna put up with it, but it almost looks like this could use matte sheet. Edit. Let's see, object, geometry. I'm going to save this first before I mess this up. Edit, object, geometry. Alright, so this is all ready, sub D. So we go here, and we should theoretically be able to bump that sub D up. Oh, that's services. We want to be here. And that's not showing me anything here. Fit to. Alright, I don't think there's anything I can do with that matte sheet. I'm not liking this distortion in here, and there's some there. Fit to. Shaping, matte sheet. Okay, we're going to have to leave that. Ambient. Yeah, there's no way I could fix that with anything better than that. So we're going to just have to put up with whatever these little distortions are here. That's going to be our images flaw. Okay. What's all right, so we're ready to render almost. We got to set up our progressive render. We're going to go maximum samples, maximum time, and we're going to do our render quality up to 7 times the time that it would take what the computer says is enough for it to be rendered. That's one render quality is 1. The computer kind of guesses and said, well, I think I could do this in the amount it takes for 1. And so, but if you, and every time you bring it up, it's another whole entire render time. And the idea is that you want to stop it from rendering. You don't want it to now I'm wondering if that little sheet that was underneath might have been worth keeping on. There was a bed sheet that I deleted off, and that would have been under him. So let's, oh darn. That's going to be very complicated to try and fix, because it's already gone now. What I could do is lay a different sheet on here and do, I don't know. I don't like it when things aren't perfect. Alright, I'm wondering if, okay, let's go, if the other side has that same problem. We're going to go to perspective mode. I can see it here, so can I see it on the other side? Is the other side worse? Okay. Okay. All right, what we're going to do, I got to fix this. So we're going to make Michael disappear. Okay, go on. Now Michael. Try you again. Michael's going to disappear. And his pillow's got to disappear. Pillow. Okay. And then we're going to have, where's the cloth? Cloth is going to disappear. Alright. Now we're going to find blanket. Blanket. And that's going to be here. Alright. All files. Let's turn this off. Now I know what this blanket looks like that I'm looking for. Looks like a giant pillow. Let's try this right here. Blanket. Right. Delete. That's not sending me that far. Blanket. Prop. This isn't sending me that far either, because it doesn't look like it has alright, edit, geometry, sub D. Looks like it's got the same kind of distortion that the other thing had, but I think I can make this work. We're gonna go blanket. I can't think. Alright, blanket. Y rotate. $90. I'm going to bring this in here like this. Bring this up, out. Okay. I'm going to bring this Y. Okay. X. What am I doing? I have no idea. Alright, so we're going to go now and zoom in a little bit. This darn ceiling is so low I can't see the whole bed in one go. Alright, so we're going to, now I'm going to do, is I'm going to scale it Y. So it doesn't hang down so far. And then what I'm going to do, now this is supposed to sub D level. Alright. Now I'm going to take and make edit, object, okay, we're going to go geometry. Alright, now we're going to try to simulate this. See what happens to this blanket when we hang it over the bed. That didn't work. Definitely not. Cancel. Alright, why not get a blanket that actually is already match sheet. Object, geometry. Oh, that didn't work either. Too many. Okay, cancel. I don't think I can go back on that one. Clear. Yeah, I guess I could. So let's see. I have a blanket set. I do. It's here. Here. Let's look up bed. It looks like a giant pillow. And it works very well. duvet. I think this is it. Let's go and look in here. Prop. Explore product. Tip. Prop. Pillow prop. Let's do a search here. I think it's under. Morphing bed and this is it. That is it. Okay, so we put this over the bed like this. Oh, edit, undo. Okay, we take this. Oh. Ow. Click on the duvet. Alright, we raise it a little higher. Okay, I'm going to scale it. Alright, we're going to turn it. Like this. This darn ceiling. So high I can't see anything. You know that's the way this is supposed to go, right? Like that. And then we go like this. I think if I resize this too much, that I'm going to end up with a mess. So, if I want it to only be a certain length, I've got to put the length over there. Okay, let's simulate. Simulate. Let's see what happens now. Oh, I've got the darned clear. I've still got that on that mattress. Cancel. I've got to take that off of the mattress. Clear. Alright, the mattress sheet. Edit. Object. Geometry. Now let's try this. Simulation error. Alright, it just removed it from everything in the scene. Geometry. Let's see if this works now. I don't care if the blanket don't like that texture on there. Let's see, smart content, materials. That's a little better. But look, it's like sticking through or something. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Now, if I recall, this has double sides, and what's happening is it's actually going through one side. So this may not be good at all. This may be very difficult to fix. But let's see. Texture shaded. Tool settings. Mesh grabber. Did that fix that? No, I think it made it worse. Maybe I gotta push it in though. Edit. Wasn't this wonderful? They only gave us one side of this to work with. It's like, what the heck? These pieces are just coming through and there's nothing you can do about it, appears. I remember this happening before. This is like worse than... Okay. Now you see what's wrong here is that... See, part of the bottoms come right through here. This is what happens when you have a double-sided thing. Alright, so there's obviously some kind of collision detection thing that I'm not smart enough to know how to fix, but really this shouldn't have these collision problems now. Alright, so edit. Let's get rid of this. It might be because I put the smart content props, duvet. Now we're going to click on this. Let's try again. Where is this? Is there some kind of collision detection or sharp edges? Sub D level. Let's do 4. Let's do it all the way up. And messy left pose. It's meant for a certain bed. Okay. So now we got to spin this around. There's one. Bring it in this way. Bring it up. I'm going to bring it way up in the air so it has to fall quite a ways. Alright, simulate. Simulate. Simulation error. Okay, let's see. Re-enable. Is it frozen? No, it's just not showing up. It's not coming in with dForce, and it's supposed to have dForce. Edit. Object. Dynamic surface. Okay. Where's dForce? It used to appear in here also. Alright, let's go to dForce. Collision. Let's bring this up. Alright, simulate. I don't think I just did that right. I got it hanging over the edge now. Guess I can undo it if I have to. So this is going to take like an hour to do. Does it look like it's moving to you? Well, it moved a little bit. Alright, since it's not in the right position, I'm going to cancel this, at least for now. I'm going to take some of these sub D frames off. Sub collision iterations. This is, I think, what's wrong. Okay, but I'm not positive, so I'm going to clear this. Now I'm going to see if this is appearing in here. Why, when I add dForce, hidden figures are shown in dark gray? Okay. I want to make sure this is... Okay. I don't want this too much. We gotta go over the head. Top. It's the only way to tell. Now, is it even? Yeah. One thing I got right there now. Alright, let's go back to our collision. And let's take this down to 100. Maybe that's enough. Maybe it doesn't have to be quite so. Have quite as much collision detection. Alright, let's see what we've got. What have we got? Now I'm hoping that because I have those other dForce things hidden, that when I bring him in, they'll just come back like the way they were, but I have a feeling they're not gonna. So let's see. Okay. So we've had a minute go. It's actually going pretty fast, but and for something that we're not even sure if it's really going to work, so which kind of maybe I should have just bumped it up a little. I think that's all it needed, but like, you know, maybe 10 or 15, maybe that would have been enough to. But if this works, it works. Now I have all kinds of textures I could kind of mess with and find maybe a texture that doesn't look so. But you know, I think this is I think this blanket is the kind of blanket these guys would own, which is kind of cool. You know, in 3D, you know, art, while this is doing this, I might talk a little bit about a philosophy that I have. On one hand, I want like everything to be perfect, like behind their back. I don't want their shirt sticking through their jeans, or I don't, you know, and there is this temptation to say, well, nobody's ever going to see it, so it's okay. And you know, that's a bit, you know, to me that's a bad way to do things, because somebody may actually someday look over my files and say, look how he left all this garbage in behind here. But you know what, in the piece of art itself, nobody is going to see those things. And you know, I'm getting and when I think about animation that's done in films and how many corners they cut to make animations work, to cut out a lot of complexity, complex geometry, like all the insides. Like this guy, he's, you know, if he's not smiling, why does he need teeth? Why does he need all that geometry in his mouth? Why not just cut it all out, delete all that geometry out of their insides, you know? Now this looks like it's working, but there's something starting there that I don't like, but it looks like it's working now, so but we'll see. Probably the next iteration. Yeah, it looks like it is working. It looks like it's coming down on that really, really smooth. So I think we're going to have a blanket. And so, you know, it's not as important for things to be as perfect as you know, it's as long as you can't see it in the picture, it doesn't matter. And that's a very difficult thing for me to do, because there's a part of me that just wants everything perfect. And sometimes you can't make things perfect. You have to just and you know, there's there is the possibility that I could have just gone in and cloned those pieces out. I could have gone in and smoothened that out in Photoshop. But I wouldn't have an over blanket like this, and I wouldn't have this guy. It's an extra little layer of detail. So I'm almost thinking that this is done, where I could probably stop it and it would be enough. So if I have a problem with if when I put my figure back in that the blanket that was on him isn't done, what I will do is export this blanket, okay, and save it as an object, then delete it out, and then I can do my other. See, look, we have something here, but I think that's coming through both, and that may actually rectify itself before this is done. So if not, I think I can fix that, and there's a little something there too. These are much smaller than what I had for problems. So there again, you know, but there is a little bit of a kind of variegated pattern here, and it's not something that may have lent itself. The mattress is all one color, but it may not have lent itself that well to. Now they're gone. This one isn't, but it looks like something tiny there is poking through. But I think that once it settles, those will actually go away. So we shall see. Yeah, that one's gone now. I think I'm going to cancel this. This is done. It's done enough for me. I'll let it do one more. Okay, we're going to cancel it here. All right. Okay. There's our blanket. Yes, that does work. And look, it doesn't have those. It's got a little problem there, but I can live with that. And all right, now what happens when we bring back in our character and his blanket? And what happens with this stuff? Is it going to interfere? I think I can probably push this down. We'll see. We're going to see. We will see now. Okay, here's our cloth. What happens with the cloth? No. Okay, the cloth is up in the air. That's not good. So that means I will have to. Now this dForce, unfortunately, it's not showing me. So I will have to export this and then bring it back in. So let's go. Let's just do that right now. File, export. No, file, save as. File, save as, scene subset, blanket, blanket. Where is, what's it called? Duvet. Duvet. All right. Duvet. Okay. Goodbye, Duvet. Now we're going to bring in our Michael. Come back, Michael. And we have a pillow for him. It's Michael's pillow. Now we're going to do this. We're going to do our simulation. I think that lost its, okay. I still have those iterations. Cancel. Alright, we have some problems here. Alright. It was actually working, but it's just going slow. We have to set this back to collision. Subframe, okay. We're gonna parameter settings, reset to 4. Okay, now I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try to bring that duvet back in. Save files, bed. Oh no, I gotta look in my save files. Where are they? Here. What is that? File, import. Damn! Where did I just... Okay, edit. Undo, delete. What the crud? Okay, what I'm going to try to do is edit. We're going to select the duvet. Just the duvet, please. Edit. Okay, what happens when I go geometry? Oh. Edit. What the heck? What's up? All right, now we're going to try this a different way. We're going to try to animate this, okay? No, I don't think I can do this animated. Maybe I can find... I saved this duvet, okay? I know I did. So I'm going to find it. We're going to go to Save Files. Oh, this was blanket. I didn't save it as duvet. I saved it as a blanket. All right. There it is. Okay, so we got it right there. So now edit, object, geometry. Okay, the duvet. Edit. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, let's bring this back in. Now let's see if this shows up in our show all. Okay. Who didn't notice that? Okay. Boy, oh boy. Alright, chaotic hairs. Okay. So we've got that. So now we want this. Okay, where's the cloth? Where is the cloth? It's called cloth 04. Okay, I know it. Oh, I can't do that. Chaotic hairs. Oh, this is what I needed to do was save this. Okay, alright, let's go. Let's try. We're gonna set this at default. Reset that. Okay, I'm going to save the scene. What happens if I simulate? I hope that duvet doesn't pop itself back up in the air. It does. What a crazy thing. All right. That's not acceptable. Cancel. The whole point of these things is to show like a little bit of the beautiful human body, okay? And I'm not going to cover it all with a duvet. It's like that would be like the stupidest thing. Alright, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to simulate it without the duvet. Simulate. And then I may have to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may have to just lift parts of this up. Oh, I know what I could do. I could save the duvet as an OBJ file. Which I hate doing. Alright, I know what I'm going to do. I'll just, wherever this sticks through, I will pull it out with Mesh Grabber. That's the plan. We're going to just make it work. Okay, smart content. Blanket. Okay. Not too bad. So we're going to pull these little parts out. Kind of rots. Cloth. Tools. Translate. Mesh Grabber. I want this larger. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Now this side isn't going to matter. Once again, we're back to that. It doesn't. You're not going to see it, so it doesn't matter kind of thing. Cloth. So, but if I can just fix this real quick, I got mesh grabber open already, so why not fix it? All right, there's his blanket. Save. I think we got it. What about this little spot here? Cloth. Looks like something's here. I guess not. Let's see what it looks like. This could be our finished thing. I gotta get it in camera mode. This could be our finished scene here. I fixed now the problem with the bed. I didn't like that mattress problem. That's gone. Took all that time just to fix this little mattress problem. Okay, since we have it in mesh grabber, his hair's gone. Let's give him his hair back. Their hair disappears. It's kind of, I don't know why, in mesh grabber sometimes. I think it's so that you can actually mesh grab the skull cap, which is very helpful, actually. Okay. That works. I like it. And it kind of matches the couch decor, the little stripes along the front and all. His body seems to go into it okay. I'm seeing something that doesn't quite look right, but and I think I might be able to fix it. With a little bit of mesh grabber. Perspective view. Okay, let's see what we got. Texture. Shaded. It's this part here. It looks like his leg's going right through this blanket here, which isn't that bad. You know, even up close, it doesn't look like it's going right through his leg. But I might be able to fix this just a tiny bit. We'll see. Looks like that's going right through there too. So we've got our cloth here. That's a little spot. Mesh grabber. Mesh grabber. Little spots. What's that down there? So that's not actually going through. We can bring that. Okay, now mesh grabber here on the duvet. Okay, this little section here. Okay, there's just a tiny little section there. I'm wondering about my pillow. Something that kind of bothers me, even though you can't see it. And I'm just curious if this pillow has any real geometry to it. So the pillow's right here somewhere. Does it? It does. It has awesome geometry to it. And look what I just did. I just pulled his arm out of there. Gave it a little bit of a crunch. Okay. Back to the camera. Let's see if that ruined the pillow. Save. It didn't. And now this looks a little bit more natural here too. It doesn't fetch my eye as much. Okay, so we're ready to render. I didn't have to go out and load stuff and make OBJ files and blah blah blah. So that's that. We are going to... We're done. We are done this image. We take one last look at it and put it into our render mode. Make sure everything looks fine. It does. It does. Wow. It's beautiful. Beautiful. This looks nice. It looks natural. It doesn't look like it's been yanked out against it. It looks fine. This all looks really good. Very, very nice. Okay, render. That's going to do it for this image, okay? And my beautiful, beautiful subscribers on the Flock of Angels are going to have another thing to warm their hearts and make them feel beautiful. That's what my life is about. It's about, it's, you know, it's like there's sometimes, you know, like, a million words, you know, can, you know, of encouragement or whatever, it can't really compare to just seeing people encouraged, you know, seeing people in, you know, in that state of wellness and happiness and, you know, it's like, you know, dreaming about things. You could have a million dreams and you know, but they're not, a million dreams just can't compare to just one moment of reality, you know, and that's what it is. I think the biggest thing is that is seeing is believing, and that people, when they see what they dream about, and it's like, you know, we're lost in the theater of the absurd. We're lost in existentialism, where people think that the only thing in life that's left is being absurd and being, you know, and finding and being abstract, and sometimes that there's still a lot more left undiscovered in the normal, in the average, in the comfortable, and we think we have to go and be outrageous, and really, as something just as simple as this, it doesn't, it can do so much more than, I think people are overthinking things, and there's, in our culture, there is a stigma that makes us feel like we have to overachieve, and we have to that our competitive nature runs wild, runs amok, and sometimes all it takes is just getting back to the simple things, the basic things in life, and it doesn't require so much. People go all the way to horror, and in order to just to become, to get noticed. And it's like, the black sheep, where they just keep getting into trouble and doing, for attention. And sometimes the way to attention is through a very simple concept, love, and it's, I think, it's a higher quality attention, much higher than what people resort to, and sometimes it, it's, it seems like it's a sing-songy kind of thing, where like it's too cliched to just depict simple love, but it's more powerful than anything. Even that simple cliche, it's just over and over. If you just depict it with just a little bit of variation, it's going to go much further than what people do to create. In the long run, it will win. It will win out over just kind of lewd attempts at getting people's attention. It will win out over because the substance is there, okay, and there's something to be said about coming up with a clever, original thing, and even if it's kind of extremely absurd or on the verge of horror or whatever, and people say, well, I never thought of that particular, scenario. That's kind of bizarre. And, so, yeah, there's something to be said about that. But after the novelty's worn off, there's really nothing left. But if there's something like with a lot of depth, every time you come back, you'll see that gigantic ball of love and that emotion that people never tire of that. In fact, they have to have it every day. They have to have their fill of that big ball of love. So that's my philosophy on things. You don't have to go to the absurd. You don't have to go to the existential. You don't, it's just I tend to think that it's somewhere within realism that we find the greatest cargoes of life. And it's like that. The one time I heard it said that the greatest cargoes of life come across peaceful seas. And they don't come in when it's all stormy and everything. It's when the seas are flat and quiet that we find our inspiration. And so okay, that's going to do it for me. I hope you have learned something from this, and it's much different than what I think. If there had been two windows and a door and him staring out, I think this is much more unique than my original idea. It is what I wanted. I wanted the guy laying down and sleeping, and the other guy staring out, and it does it. And I had the bed in mind, all in my head. It's like, I gotta get this out of my head. So all right, so this is it. And the kind I really went blank when it came to the kind of sky I wanted. I figured it would be pretty whatever it was, and I really didn't get far enough to doing this big gigantic harvest moon. But that's what the creative process is about. So have a good life, I guess, whether if it's day or night or whatever it is in your part of the world. And I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I will be back with more. We're at 56. Let's see, 56. I'm not really ready to see this yet. So, because if I see it, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, his hand's going right through his side. Because I didn't check his hand to see if it was going through his side. And it's not. Look at that. Look how lucky we are. Yeah, because that could have been, fingers could have been going right through. His thumb it's going right into his side. I don't know. But you can't see it, so I don't like this. The geometry in the blanket isn't that good, but it's going to do. Look at these lines, aren't too bad. I wish the geometry in the blanket had been a little bit better. So, I'm trying to figure out how to make blankets and stuff, and how to do this. This isn't too pretty here. You can see the geometry isn't that good, but it's okay. I'm pleased with it. So just from stepping back a tiny bit, you can't see those things. So that's it. We're gonna. I'm all done for now. Thank you for watching. Again, we are. This is Rex Red saying so long for now, and I will be back with more tutorials soon. Look at him; he's beautiful. So, all right. Thank you. Take care, and I will see you soon. Please like, subscribe, leave comments, and click the bell if you would like notifications from when I come back on. Okay. Bye-bye for now. This is Rex Red saying so long.